Phoenix Audio presents
Gerald Gardner's new book, All the President's Wits, takes a look at how our past half-dozen presidents, from Kennedy to Reagan, have employed humor to achieve their goals. You see, charm and wit are very important to a president, and so all our recent chief executives have used a collection of one-liners and anecdotes in their speeches. The ones who have been best at it are Ronald Reagan and Jack Kennedy, but all our presidents have shown a certain talent for comedy. In All the President's Wits, Gerald Gardner talks about how each president's brand of humor has reflected his own personality and character. Gerald traveled with Bobby Kennedy when he ran for the U.S. Senate and kept him supplied with a steady stream of relevant humor along the campaign trail. He helped create that landmark TV show of political humor, That Was the Week That Was, and he's the author of the best-selling series of political humor books, Who's in Charge Here? Here he talks about the power of presidential humor and all the president's wits.
That was a spectacular introduction. Lyndon Johnson once received a similarly lavish introduction from the governor of Michigan, and politicians do enjoy introducing one another. At any rate, when Lyndon Johnson was introduced by the governor of Michigan in these glowing terms, Johnson said, "I wish my parents were alive to hear that introduction. My father would have enjoyed it, and my mother would have believed it." See, humor is a wonderful instrument for a president, or for anyone, of course, in any position of responsibility, but particularly presidents and politicians. Humor, as we all know, is a wonderful device to get us through the stresses and the tensions of life, but beyond that, humor can be a wonderful instrument to deal with people, to manipulate, to persuade, to influence them, and to communicate with them. And this is something that our last several presidents have known very well. We can learn a lot from them. In my book, All the President's Wits, I talk about how our recent presidents, from Kennedy through Reagan, have employed humor to promote their own goals and to promote their views. It's an interesting subject, and I'd like to share some of my findings with you. Now, humor in a president goes a good deal deeper than just gag lines. It really comes out of a kind of intelligence and an understanding about life. It comes out of a grander idea about the scheme of things. And virtually all our best presidents seem to have had a highly developed sense of humor. And contained in it, I think, is an understanding of their own insignificance and their own vulnerability. The great statesmen stride out on the stage, and they realize that they can be reduced to ashes in just an instant, and that they're only a speck of dust, really.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?